Good evening and welcome to African Voices platform. My name is Chiwa Chihana. Tonight's episode is a special reflection of the Sheffield Community Awards, which took place in Sheffield on the 2nd of November at the amazing Cutlers Hall. Now, the awards are aimed at bringing people together to recognize an organization or community group who've done positive work on bringing people of different backgrounds, cultures, and experiences together with a focus on equality and inclusion. They are brought to us by Voluntary Action Sheffield. This year, we had outstanding nominations, and we spoke to some of the nominees, but more importantly, you'll get to meet all the winners in the various categories. Of course, there were sponsors there, such as the Sheffield City Council, the NHS, the Sheffield Health and Care Partnership as well. So quite a lot of those in the mix, and a lot of organizations. The host of the event that day was Paulette Edwards of the BBC. Here is everything that took place that you missed out on.
My name is Andy Buck, and I have the privilege of being the chair of the Board of Trustees at Voluntary Action Sheffield. And on behalf of us all, I'm delighted to welcome you here to the Cutlers Hall. And doesn't it look splendid? Now tonight is about celebrating and thanking you for the amazing work of the voluntary community sector in Sheffield. However, as we gather for an evening of joy, we also know that around the world people are facing terribly difficult situations, and in too many cases are facing war. And we therefore thought it would be appropriate to begin this evening with a moment of reflection for all the people in Palestine and Israel, in Ukraine and elsewhere in the world who are suffering terribly because of conflict and war. So if you can, we'd ask you to stand for a minute of reflection and silence.
And your support continues through the cost of living crisis, the mental health crisis that we face. You are doing amazing work and you're holding on to a lot of people in this city, and we thank you. We're so pleased that we've been able to gather together this evening, and we hope you have a great time. We would like to thank our sponsors for making this evening possible. So from the NHS Foundation Trusts, from the NHS Health and Care Partnership, the City Council, the Blunkett Family Foundation and Arches Housing Association, thank you very much for your support for our sector. We'd also like to thank our judges who had the mammoth task of reviewing nearly 400 nominations for our awards. And I wonder if I could just ask the judges that are here this evening, would you mind standing so we could just give you a round of applause and give you our thanks? So just a little bit about the evening. We're going to start the evening with a performance from rugby in a few minutes. Then we'll enjoy some food, after which our host, BBC Radio Sheffield, Paulette Edwards, will take us through the awards. Thank you for being here, Paulette, and supporting us. And then after the awards, we'll have some dessert, and then we'll have some more music, and we will party into the night. Before we get down to some food and then some music, I would like to just say a final, very special thank you, and that's to the members of the BUZZ team who have organised this evening. And there are two people that have absolutely driven this evening, and it's actually one person's particular vision. So, Annalisa Takara Jones, Sarah Scott, you've both been amazing, thank you so much. And to all of the BUZZ team, to Kerry, to Liz, all the people that really supported this effort. It was a team effort, and thank you so much. So thank you again. Have a lovely evening, this is for you. And now I introduce the wonderful Ruby Tuaro.
That song's called Take Care, and the last one that we're going to do is called Storm.
sector in Sheffield, and we know that this sector is such an important part of our city. It's got an incredible reach across Sheffield and beyond, and does so much with and for so many people and communities. So one way or another, we all benefit from the work of this sector. I benefit because I've talked to quite a few of you. There are lots of faces in here that I recognise. There are some that I want to be in my studio with me, so don't think you're going to get away. I've seen you now. I know who you are, and I'm going to come and get you and have a chat about the work that you do. Because the reason why tonight is so special is because often people who know you, who do this amazing work, don't expect, you don't want this recognition. You're doing it because you care, not because you want an award. But it's an absolute delight to be able to recognise the blood, sweat and tears, and I keep saying this word care. It is care, but it's more than that. It's love on a level. It is love on a level. So we need to thank our sponsors this evening, and Voluntary Action Sheffield made tonight possible. They need another round of applause. made Sheffield a remarkable place to live, to work, to be, and to thrive. Not just be, but thrive, volunteer as well. So we're celebrating and recognising individuals, organisations, community groups that have made outstanding contributions in their respective areas. And every single one of you sitting here is a winner. You're a winner because you've changed lives, and you will have. And I'm sure you can think now of the times when you've had feedback and you've changed lives in ways that you didn't think it was possible to do. You hoped you could, and you did. So you're a winner in that respect, so we need to carry that through to the evening. We're ready for the awards then. It is why we're here, to celebrate each other and to recognise exceptional work. So we know, I know, that loneliness is desperately sad, debilitating, can affect our health and well-being, and we can all feel isolated for a variety of reasons. This award, we're going to start with the Bringing People Together Award, sponsored by Sheffield City Council. So our first award is Bringing People Together, recognising groups who work to bring people of different backgrounds, cultures and experiences together with a focus on equality and inclusion and fostering understanding, empathy and collaboration. The shortlist then, so we've got the Furnival, that used to be a pop-up from where I lived when I was a little girl. Furnival welcomes migrants and newly arrived women, supporting them in navigating new lives for them and their families, build women's confidence in everyday English, as well as offering many other activities including cooking, eating together, crafts, growing in their community garden and numeracy support. Their year-long flagship creative English programme, designed to be fun, relaxing and practical, and helping to teach and learn English, has supported more than 600 women and children from across Sheffield since 2017. That's impressive. Also shortlisted is Migration Matters, a 9-day annual celebration of sanctuary cultural identity and migration in Sheffield. It's the largest Refugee Week festival, hosting up to 60 events each year. That's not going to be easy to put on, is it? Providing platforms to underrepresented communities, particularly people who with lived experience of displacement, very much around us at the moment, seeking asylum and forced migration. United Women's Affiliation. Single fathers, young people, particularly within underprivileged communities in Sheffield, surrounding areas and internationally, so the reach is far. They focus on raising awareness, building resilience, providing support and enabling their members to make full use of the services and support available to them to enjoy their right to improve their life, their family and their community. To the stage. Thank you all. So you've got a very important one. Migration Matters. applause, Migration Matters. And just to say, runners up, it can be a challenge to get into the right employment and to gain the skills necessary. So the next award, the Employment and Skills Award, recognises organisations who have helped others realise their potential. So the shortlisted organisations have played a pivotal role in facilitating personal growth and progress and have empowered others through education, confidence building, skill development or employment opportunities. Can you still hear me? What's going on, Paul? Is it ready? Anyway, I'm just going to carry on. Is that all right? Yeah. Ish. I'm going to boldly go on for now, and hopefully get a better sounding. So, for the Employment and Skills Award, this is the shortlist, the organisations that have been shortlisted. Yes! Thank you. Oh! So, Employment and Skills Award. Annie's Kitchen, part of Sheffield Family Voice. Is that Paul? Who else can't hear me? Sorry, put your hand if you can't hear me, then we can work out what's going on. Sorry about that. Should I come closer in? Is that better? So you want me to sit on the microphone? Okay, I'll make it work. So Annie's Kitchen is a place where local women from different cultures come together to cook family recipes. The food is then picked up and enjoyed by paying members of the local community. Annie's Kitchen is part of the established local community organisation. Family Voice, yeah, they're important too, and brings together women who are keen to share their culinary skills and access paid work. Also in the category of the Employment and Skills Award, United for Ukraine. United for Ukraine has been set up by businesses and other partners across the north of England to support evacuees coming to our region by providing access to employment and support services. For Ukrainian nationals, this initiative provides a searchable list of vacancies with employers who have committed to providing good job opportunities in a supportive environment. For employers, this initiative provides an easy and direct way to communicate job opportunities to Ukrainian nationals coming to the UK. Next in this category, Zest. So Zest provide a range of tailored employment support services and training courses to suit the needs of individuals alongside support to help employers find the right candidates. Could I invite Olivia Seymour, CEO of Sadaka and Chair of VCS Leaders, to present the award, please? Olivia, I'd like to welcome you to the stage.
And the winner is United for Ukraine.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Olivier, as well. Thank you. So part of our daily challenge is to look in nature and to take on the responsibility of nature and to do our bit to make sure that our environment stays pure and supports not just us but the generations after us. Next up, the Great and Green Award. So this award honours a group who have championed a connection to nature, caring for the local environment or a green space, and have raised the profile of environmental issues. The shortlisted organisations have actively cared for their local environment or green space and raised awareness about environmental issues. Shortlisted are Foodworks, incredibly they build a fair and sustainable food system for Sheffield, run food services that work for the planet and for people, ranging from growing food to running community cafes and preparing zero waste frozen meals. By making their food accessible to everyone, they make a massive difference now by ensuring people are fed in these times that we're living in, but also make sure that everyone is part of building a sustainable future together. Healy City Farm. I'm sure you'd agree, a very friendly farm, environmental visitor centre in Healy, hosts many projects supporting people to grow and develop skills, as well as offering volunteering opportunities to the environmental sector. Schools Climate Education South Yorkshire. This organisation supports students, teachers and schools on their climate education journey, from reducing carbon emissions in their school to moving on in society as active citizens with respect for the world environment. Could I invite Paul Collins, CEO of Archers Housing, to the platform to give out the support? Give him some support. I'm enjoying the sequence tonight. Thank you. Well done. Can we give another Sheffield Teaching Hospital and Sheffield Health and Social Care Trust. So the Health and Wellbeing Award recognises organisations working to help people to stay safe, keep well and support healthy lifestyle changes. So the shortlisted groups put people in the centre and demonstrated a strong commitment to enhancing people's physical and mental well-being, something that we all think is very important. So shortlisted then, Rushdie, and an intimate understanding of their clients' needs are uniquely positioned to listen, support and tailor individual services to help socio-culturally marginalised women with limited English language, financial resources and digital skills. Mental Mate. This is a mental health support group in Sheffield that uses the power of boxing to help people to talk about their mental health. Their sessions are a mixture of boxing, training, circuits and talking, set up just before the pandemic and continuing as a purely voluntary venture. Mental Mate has seen demand for its sessions spike in the last 6 months and now offers to this 200 people a free and informal space for peer-to-peer mental health support. From Sheffield Health and Social Care Trust to pronounce the award, to pronounce something to present the award. Do you want to go down below?
So the winner is Mental Mate.
Use a mix of boxing, training, circuits and talking. 200 people get a free and informal space for peer-to-peer mental health support. They're doing some great work. Mental Mate, give them a big round of applause. Between the 6th and 10th of November is Trustees Week. So it's a time to celebrate and thank charity trustees for the time, commitment and the energy that they bring, unpaid, to their charities. Much of the work celebrated tonight would be possible without the support of charity trustees. So can you please stand up if you're a trustee? Let's have a look at you, don't be shy. Let's give a big round of applause to show our appreciation. These are our trustees. I'll sit down here. All right, thanks. Thank you very much. So back to the awards then, with the Partnership Award sponsored by Sheffield Health and Care Partnership. So this award honours organisations who work to build bridges, connect people and communities, working with other organisations to make a difference to local people. The shortlisted organisations showed collaborative excellence that made a choice then for this category, the S6 Food Bank. They're putting their money where their mouth is, not much money because it's a charity. So they provide 3 days nutritionally balanced emergency food and support to local people in crisis. They're part of a nationwide network of food banks supported by the Trust, working to combat poverty and hunger across the UK. Say it, the Sheena Amos Youth Trust. Since 1999, and they are an LGBTQ plus young people and sexual health charity, and their core function is to transform the lives of young people who are going through, who are needing the support through group work, youth action, education and influence. Sharrow Community Forum. And they deliver a range of services and activities for the community from the old junior school and the Highfield Adventure Playground. Can I invite Emma Latimer from Sheffield Health and Care Partnership to present the award, please? Give a round of applause, Emma. Sheffield Special Recognition Board of Trustees. The judges and wider community were keen to recognise and celebrate the lives of two people, and I think we just need to have a moment for this, so I might get more attention if that's okay. People who have done extraordinary things within our communities and have changed things and have gone too soon. So Mark Hutchinson and Steve Clark. So the contribution that they made to our city is going to be recognised tonight. Mark was a teacher, a researcher, historian, campaigner. He spent some of his time educating us on BBC Radio Sheffield, chatting to us about the work he'd done. He was extremely knowledgeable, passionate about Sheffield's Black history, and shared that enthusiasm with whoever he could share it with. Can I welcome Maxwell Iamba, BEM, to the stage to speak briefly about Mark's work. Difficult to be brief, but we can wait.
Good evening. Good evening, Paulette. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what to say. Mark was a great man. So I'm here this evening to receive this lifetime achievement award of this great and extraordinary man who has walked the face of this earth and left his footprints and legacy. Mark has left a legacy that I doubt if I can walk it. I can live it. Mark's wife, Rennie Hutchison, unfortunately not to be here with us tonight, because today happens to be the birthday of their son Miles. However, she extends her best wishes to every one of you here. Mark left his mark in 3 areas which I'll briefly touch on. Mark, like Paulette rightly pointed out, was a historian, teacher at high school. He touched so many lives. Most of Mark's pupils are now in top places. Some of them are teachers all over the country. Mark walked the walk and left his mark. Mark, besides being a campaigner and an educationist, Mark also was a teacher of Black history. He spoke about the pressure of Black history in the UK, everywhere he went. He stood for justice and anti-racism. Mark saw the good in every human being, irrespective of your race or ethnicity. That was the man Mark was. I got to know Mark in 1996 when I got a scholarship to study here in England. And Mark has since been my brother, not a friend. Mark, we set up the 100 Black Men Walk for Health group, which later led to the national play Black Men Walking. And as I speak, I'm still working with Mark. Even though he's not here, but he's here right here with us. Mark, despite what he was going through, his cancer, Mark went with me all over the country with my charity Sheffield Governmental Movement, which was very inspirational and helped me to set it up. Went with all over the country with me to talk about the need for Black and traumatized people to be involved in the environmental sector. I have no words to describe this extraordinary person. All I can say, we all, or each one of us here in this room, we're going to walk the surface of this earth. But what legacy are we going to leave behind? What difference are we going to make? Mark has left his mark. Are you going to leave your mark? That is your legacy. We're going to see. Thank you for this conversation.
Volunteered and chaired the Sunday Centre in Sheffield for 25 years, made a difference to the lives of hundreds of people who visited the project. Can I welcome Kelly Lingard to come and speak briefly about Steve's work?
Thank you, everyone. First of all, we're joined today by Jackie, Steve's wife, and Michael, Steve's brother, which is it's lovely for you guys to be here and to kind of see the impact that Steve has had. I've got a few words that I want to say just on behalf of the trustees of the Sunday Centre. Steve's death was a shock to everyone, and he will be missed. He was respected and admired by all who knew him for the work that he did. He made a difference to the lives of many of Sheffield's homeless and vulnerable. During Steve's period as chairman of the Sunday Centre, the project has expanded, improved and become far more professional than at any other period in its history. Steve was at the helm during our most progressive and challenging periods. He has been the most involved and proactive chair that we've had in our 30+ years of history in Sheffield. His tireless work with the Sunday Centre enabled the project to be where it is today, not just for our guests, but also for the volunteers. He was always so welcoming to the students who volunteered with us, keen to get them involved in the city and support them with new initiatives. And when the opportunity arose, Steve would speak with conviction to all about the Sunday Centre, what it offered to those who needed help, support, and community. He always seemed to put the needs of others first and foremost. He did so much for the Sheffield community, and he'll be dearly missed.
Thank you to Maxwell and Kelly, and it might just be nice just to have a moment of reflection after just recognising those two very special people among Sheffield. If we could just have a moment of reflection, it's just a nice opportunity for us to connect with that loss to Sheffield, but also who we are as well, as it all comes around in a circle. So we'll just have a little moment. So there's no doubt that those two men inspired a lot of us in this room. Who else inspires you? Who's made a real difference to how you live your life? Helped you to look forward when it's been painful to look backwards? Our final award is the Inspirational Volunteer Award. And this award recognises a volunteer who's worked with commitment and passion to make a positive impact in their community, and inspiring others to make a difference. Shortlisted are Ursula Myring for Adira, Ursula founded Adira. She's the CEO as well, a survivor-led mental health and wellbeing service that supports Black people with mental health issues. Adira has been running as a voluntary organisation for 12 years, serving the people of Sheffield. A lot of those years we didn't even know that work was being done. Ursula is also an expert by experience for Rethink Mental Illness, representing lived experience in discussions and being involved in decisions about how mental health support can be best offered to meet people's needs, to meet our needs. As a historic abuse survivor, a recovering alcoholic, and a domestic abuse survivor, Ursula has recycled all of those traumatic experiences into something positive and spent her days holding space for other survivors. Andy Wilson from Andy's Man Club. Andy saw an advert for Andy's Man Club, a men's mental health peer support group created with the intention of reducing male suicide, and contacted them to suggest that if they were coming to our city, he would like to be involved. Andy has lost 6 friends to suicide and says this subject is really close to me and drives what I do with the charity and my own business. This group was the 17th UK group to open in 2019. Andy then helped set up the first club in Doncaster and Rotherham and sourced their latest local venue at Chesterfield FC. The clubs have looked after many hundreds of men over this time. All the venues have an influx of new guys every week who all take the brave step to come and trust the club with their stories and problems. As well as developing a youth club in her area of Sheffield, she's also a community activist, school governor and public speaker in community issues and FGM. Safia says, I came to the UK in 1985 with my mum and siblings, seeking a better life and a chance in education. Speaking no English, I was determined to learn and achieve more in my life. I became a chair of a local secondary school and worked with other schools educating about knife crime and mental health. Safia is also the founder of Big Brother Burn Green project, which is a mentoring programme. Maddie DeForge, CEO of NAFCA, is coming up to present the Inspirational Volunteer Award. Give her a big round of applause. A part of something that I'm connected to in Sheffield. But it's extra special to be able to recognise people who generally don't want to be recognised, just want to get on with the work that they do. So we can work to get these, to do what we're doing. And I know I said it at the beginning, but I'm going to say it again. If we had leaders like people in this room, imagine the potential. Everyone's potential could be reached. And this is what you're capable of. You are changing Sheffield, you are changing our community, you are changing Yorkshire. And it's been a delight to talk to some of you on the radio, but I am begging you to get in touch with me. If you've got something to say about your charity, come and have a chat with us and spread the word about what you do, even though it doesn't feel natural. Paulette at bbc.co.uk. I mean it. Did you hear that? bbc.co.uk.
Congratulations on winning the Sheffield Community Awards Inspirational Volunteer Award, like probably the most inspirational award to be won today. Well done, you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm so pleased, and I think everybody in that category was a winner.
Absolutely, absolutely. Everybody was a winner, but today you went away with the accolade. So meaning your work has been noticed.
and it stands out. You have had quite an impressive journey in the last few years. We last hosted you on our show about 3 years ago. You're just starting out to become a counsellor, but you have become that already. And you've done so many things. We see you with Prince William. We see you. I mean, tell us about your journey. What got you here today? What do you think?
I think it started with when my children were very, very small at the primary school. I mean, majority of them have just started university or finished or started full-time job. But when they were little, I was always standing at the school gates and I saw a lot of mothers having some sort of a language barrier. And from then I started stepping in and sort of started from translation, it went straight into trying to work with the schools to understand culture differences. That's it, and that's why my journey has started. I've been like volunteering for a good 20 years, but I really started volunteering like full-time, like literally, like when I say full-time, I don't mean 7 days. When I say full-time, it gets to the capacity of 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it's you just have got that alertness of an awareness to make sure that your time is spent really well by holding people's voices up, and at the same time giving your free time, whatever time you have out there for the better for the community. And that's I really knuckled down about 10 years ago.
Representation is important, and I feel like the voice that we have in Sheffield and the people that we're representing the communities in Sheffield are, this is for them, and this means a lot to our team. But I love Migration Matters, and I think this is just an amazing moment to the people of Sheffield and the team.
Yeah, Sam Holland, just tell us a bit about the history of Migration Matters Festival. From its inception to now, is this a position you'd ever have imagined to be in today?
No, not really. I mean, it's really lovely, to be recognised. I think because the work that's been done by obviously these great people, but also a huge sort of volunteer team and festival team and trustees and just incredible artists that made it this way. It's just so incredible after sort of 7 or so years that people, have kind of recognised what we're trying to do, at least for the city and the communities that have arrived here, the new arrivals, the people who are just trying to find a home after maybe they've been forced out of theirs. So I think that's one of the kind of key things. Each year the festivals become more and more important, more and more relevant, and because there is so much happening in the world, as we're seeing today, right now, about people being displaced, being forced away from their homes. So, the fact that we're just trying in our very own small way to make that possible for people who in the city and across the country, to celebrate people who find themselves in that position and the incredible value that they bring to the UK and places across the world.
So CSR Sheffield's LGBTQ+ youth charity, so we support young people up to the age of 25 around sexuality, around gender, around sexual health, supporting their mental and emotional well-being. And I think at the moment it's a really difficult time for queer young people, so to get this award at this time is really important, and to recognise all of the partners and supporters and people that we've worked with that make the work that we do possible. And we couldn't do it. We're supported by so many volunteers, partner organisations, networks that allow us to have so much impact on the lives of young people.
So there you have it, all the winners, some of the nominees, and some of the organisations that helped bring this event together, celebrating the Sheffield community. And congratulations to all the organisers. My name is Chiwa Chihana. Thank you so much for joining us.